stress this pretty hard. I'm still very new to all of this. I'm mostly assisting the professional over here. So I'm learning as I go. I mostly just sand and paint things, right?
I was teaching him how to...
I'm very basic about
Well,
that.
he was helping with this. This is the piece I made for his Mad Max for the new movie. And I was teaching him how to weather and paint to make it look realistic. Because this is craft foam and Warbler, the same stuff that she uses, and then I use.
Yeah, so I'm learning as I go, so I haven't been like very stressed out because if I have any questions, I have like a Wikipedia right next to me while we work on it. So I'm lucky, but I'm ready to dive in deeper and learn the hard way on a few things too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I will add also, embrace the flaws in your armor if you're working with foam or Warbler. Like, let's say you scuff it, or you mess up and it's not like 100% flat or something like that. It's battle damaged.
Oh my, battle damaged and weathered always looks better, so that if you messed up a little bit, it really does. It looks amazing in pictures. If just having armor flat, just learn how to weather and just do the details and the highlights and stuff. Like the paint job can make
Make it or break it.
yeah.
Hi, so this is my second time doing cosplay, and I feel like I had to take out a small mortgage on my house. So I
Are
was
you Lando?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great.
So I was wondering, do you guys have some better resources to source my fabric? Because I feel like that's where all my money went.
Joanne's coupons.
Oh my god.
Lots of
You can
them.
stack those.
They are
I
so
think we've done
nice.
5 one time, and it turned in like $200 to like under 100. Like they will they will help you out. They'll be like, did you know about the coupon on this website? So we're sitting there like, oh my god.
I need to
So
go to your Joann's then, because they didn't let us stack ours. It was just like, you get one.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Really? Because I kept asking her, I'm like, are there any others you know about?
And she's like, well, I have one in my drawer right here. We did.
Oh.
We signed up for
I
emails,
think it
sold our
was-
soul.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
both signed up for the emails. They let us use both of them. It was
Oh,
great.
Not just
okay.
that, you can use, if you go to, or if you have their app,
Retail Me
those are
Not.
the coupons.
Yeah.
The Retail Me Not is a different coupon code.
They let you use
And
them.
then the joannes.com website,
Mhm.
if you go on there, that's a completely different coupon code as well.
Oh, okay.
And then if you sign up on, like, at their store, you also get coupons texted to you.
Yeah.
So those are 4 different types of coupon codes.
Okay.
And
There's-
last week I used 60% off from each one of those because all the codes were different.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to try that next time.
Tell them we sent you.
I think.
Colin, Nicole, and Ivy said that.
Yeah, I think when you first sign up, you get 20% off. Save that for a gigantic or like
Yeah.
shopping trip, or bring somebody that hasn't signed up before and be like, "I'm using your code. Thank you very much."
That's what we did.
I think it was 20%. It was on the total. Is that what it was? Something like that. 50.
I don't even remember, but we just.
It was a lot.
I felt like we robbed the place. We went in like, oh my god, this is
We, like,
so
ran
much
out the
fabric.
door.
Okay, that's
Like,
cool.
don't look
'Cause I
back.
kind of felt like they robbed me a little.
Well,
We'll rob them back
Okay.
for you.
Sounds
And if you
good.
ever get a chance, do you ever go down to LA? Ever?
Very, very rarely.
When you do, next time, go to
Yeah.
the Fabric District
Okay.
and stock up.
Okay.
You know, like put aside some money and just stock up on the fabric there for all the projects you want to do because you'll save so much money there. And you can haggle with them on
Oh.
the price tag. Yeah, like sometimes I'll try to charge you, I think like $14 for spandex. You can get it down to about 4 or 5
Very
easily without an issue. So
Charm them.
Yes.
Just only pull out $4 and be like, oh my god.
Cry into the $4.
Yeah, that's what the Fabric District is all about.
Okay.
So
Making them feel bad.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'd like to piggyback off of Quicksilver's question. Do you find the more passionate you are about your costume, the more you obsess on the little minute details where it almost, you don't want to do it because you want to do it perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I have a flash cowl at my house, and it's approved by Warner Brothers, but I am so scared to do the rest of the TV show Flash. I don't want to do the rest of the costumes. I want to be, perfect. And I'm showing Nicole these ones online, like, can I just get this one? We'll tweak it. And she's like, you want to do this right? And I'm like, yes, I do. It's my favorite show. And so totally. And the same thing with Arrow. I want to do Arrow, so I just have the mask, and I'm really pacing myself trying to get the right bow.
Sorry.
And yeah, I mean, those are my favorite shows on TV right now, and I love the universe they're creating. And just like, if I roll up in just kind of a green hoodie and my mask and like a Toys R Us bow and arrow, it wouldn't feel right. You know? I want Oliver Queen to be proud of me. So, so yes, absolutely. The more passionate you are about a character, you want to get every little detail so that you are doing them justice, you know, or her.
Yeah, you also want to, you'll more likely want to see the end goal if you're really passionate about the character. A lot of my costumes are 100+ hours, and if I wasn't passionate about the character, I would have given up like 5 hours in, and like, why am I even doing this? So
why are you passionate about Wes?
Because he's awesome, and I love earning well, so. Yeah, so this, yeah, a lot of money goes into some of the costumes, like a lot of money went into this one, because I couldn't exactly make from scratch the football gear or anything like that.
So she joined a football team.
So I joined a football team, that's it.
She was quarterback.
Actually, I stole this from a football team, so.
A kid's Pop Warner team.
Yeah, sorry guys.
They feel bad for the imaginary team.
And for me, it's all about, you know, just, you have to love the character, you know, and like they said, if you're going to invest that much money into a costume and time, for me, it has to be worth it in the sense that I have to love that character. I have to feel something for that character, or, you know, be attracted to their characteristics or something. So, what was it?
What do you love about the Emperor?
we both keep like trailing.
What do you love about the Emperor?
Oh,
what attracts you to the Emperor?
He's an okay, I was gonna. He's a butt. I can't say that right. No, he's awesome. I mean, who doesn't love the Emperor's New Groove?
He did get a heart of gold at the end, so that was good.
You know, it's just a fun character. Yeah. Now he's a llama face. He's cool.
Sorry.
If your question was specific, what was your question?
Well, I was asking about if you're passionate about a character,
Details.
you obsess on the details.
The details, yes. I will say, initially I do, and then usually when I run on a massive last-minute deadline, sometimes I'll be like, oh, you know what, I can settle for not having this, for having this other component to a costume. Or like with Doom, I was happy with everything on that. I was 100% satisfied with it, but as I wore it, I started to see things, and as I worked on other costumes, I started to see that there were a lot of things I was actually unhappy with once I started to gain more experience in working with certain materials and armor, and with that, I haven't worn it because I'm not happy with it anymore. I was, but now I feel like, you know what, I can revisit this costume and I can actually improve upon it and make it better. So for me, I don't want to wear it until I've improved upon it and I'm happy with it again. And you'll see that, you know, that'll evolve as you make one costume to the next. You know, or, you know, you have people that, like, they do the Iron Man costumes, for example, and they're happy with it initially. They'll wear it a con, but then they'll learn how to do this, or, oh, you know, I can add lights, or I can make the mask move up and down and open and close, and they'll continue to improve upon it. There's one guy that does an Iron Man costume, and each year he wears it, but each year he adds something else to it to alter it and improve upon it, and I think that's just really awesome. You know, it's all about being happy with it for yourself. You know, don't do it for anyone else.
Right.
Next year, the Iron Man's gonna be flying around.
Yeah.
Like
That'd be
at the
awesome.
con.
The
That'd be
baby
awesome.
starts flying.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That was a really good question. Any other questions? Don't be
You guys
shy.
wanna yell it to us?
We love them. Yeah, you don't have to stand up. Oh, someone's yelling back there. No? All right, I guess I'll ask some questions
No.
then.
Somebody help us.
Why? Michael? I do a lot of really random. Oh, yes.
What are your cosplay wish lists?
Oh, I mentioned them earlier, Flash and Arrow. I want to rep them. Flash above Arrow, but Arrow's just a little more realistic. And then Nicole and I have also been talking about doing an upgraded Nightwing costume for me, just like something a little more durable, more armor, and more homemade. So those are probably the top 3 on my list.
Oh man, my list is like.
She's out of data on her phone because her list is so long.
But what happens is I make this gigantic list, and then I'll wake up one morning and I'll be like, oh, I want to create this costume right now, and it's nothing to do with my list. I've never even like thought about it before, but that's how most of them are. Like, spur of the moment, I gotta get this one done. I don't know why, but I need to make it happen. So I have this wish list that's going on for 3 years now, and
She
Are
is-
you endorsing? No, I make no money from it. I just love it so much that I think everyone's music is the
Stop
greatest
making
thing.
it. She makes me addicted to things. Like she is a bad influence, a very good influence. But it's I become
What's on
obsessed.
Periscope?
Yeah. Yesterday, she introduced me to Periscope, the live streaming, and now
And JDF.
Yeah, and JDF, and now we're both addicted. So
How are you addicted to JDF?
What?
Is that a valid question? I am the Green Power Ranger now. Oh, you are?
I have a JDF addiction now.
So you Periscope's the costume.
Yes. What are you doing? Two costumes that I already have the materials for that are just outrageous. I want to cosplay Rhino, but it's gonna be like an armored version. I'm gonna have like the rhino head and everything, and it's gonna be a female. So that's gonna be just crazy. And also Copperhead, not the one that you saw in the video games. It's a female that doesn't even look like Copperhead, but the actual Copperhead with the Copperhead on his head.
Tell them the other one that I kind of helped you with.
Which one?
The really awesome one. We met him in real life.
Oh, this one is really happening now, for real.
Yeah, it's a wish. Oh, is wish list?
Yeah.
You make your wish list happen.
Yeah, well, this one is
one you
happening.
need to get
It's gonna be
hyped
for
about.
San Diego Comic-Con. I'm doing the Aquaman from the
Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, Dawn of Justice, like the Jason Momoa Aquaman.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. She's got it all mapped out and
Yeah.
it's spot on.
The armor has already been started, already patterned out. It's in its foam stages, so it needs the Warbler. And I just have to figure out how to have my body completely like tattooed and painted up. So he's probably gonna have like a giant body stencil that he's gonna sit there for hours
And
as
they-
I drink my coffee and just.
Aren't they like little heart shapes too? Or is that on the armor?
Oh, I had to cut out like little heart shapes and then triangles. Oh, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, how is she going to do that with only that one image released, right? Because there's only, you gotta be
What are you
wondering
doing?
that.
Creative license.
She's got it all figured out. I'm not gonna say anything else, but we have the costume mapped out head to toe, so it's gonna be very accurate, it's gonna be awesome. Yes?
You guys don't have the airbrush kit to easily like do stencils and everything?
We
Not
need to do.
yet.
Not yet.
It
The
would be
thing.
so much easier.
Do you have any recommendations?
It's gonna be the actual stenciling. Some of his tattoos are his real tattoos, and his whole arm is just. It's like a tribal tattoo. It's all just triangles. So I have to actually make the stencil. I don't think the problem is going to be how we're going to put it on me. I would put on permanent marker if I had to. It's the actual making the stencils because some of it is very intricate. It's crazy.
My wish list is.
I got my free, that's all I need.
My holy grail of costumes is Samus in her Rhino suit. I want the arm cannon to, flower open and LED lights and the sounds and everything. So once I can do that, it'll be like mic drops. I'm out. I'm good. That's like the one. Huh?
Gonna go for more ball too?
Oh, that'd be awesome. I don't know. Yeah. If I figure that out, I will let you know.
The thing with some of these costumes that we really want to do is traveling with them.
Yeah, that's very difficult.
We had our wish list. Some of them were like, "Oh, we're going to be these gigantic Gundams. How are we traveling from con to con with that?" So it'd have to be like a local convention.
Yeah, like I want to be Gypsy Danger. I really do. But how do you travel? You can't travel with that.
Sit on the
limited
plane
to-
with it.
Yeah, it's limited
It's
to
not
like California or anywhere you can drive to.
Yeah.
Another one. I want to be Galactus. I want to be Thanos. I want to be Ezio, Darkseid, Magneto. I am working on Darkseid and Magneto currently. Mega Narn will debut at San Diego, along with.
We have some of the same, and they're like ridiculous ones, like Jafar.
Yes, of course. I bought all of my pieces for that. I just have not started on any of it.
That's me. I
Toothless.
Yeah.
Toothless. But I can't find.
Yeah.
That's the only second one.
Scarlet Witch?
I know you've judged at some Comic-Cons, right?
Mhm.
I've seen you on Heroes of Cosplay on Sci-Fi. Do you know if there's going to be a third season of Heroes of Cosplay? And what are all of your, the coolest cosplay you have ever seen?
I I will say that to my knowledge, there has not been any production started for a third season. If there was going to be a third season, it would have already been started. They would have already started production at the end of last year. So I haven't heard anything that it was canceled per se, but nothing's moving forward for any production on any level at this moment in time.
Maybe Netflix will